Who wants to be successful? Awesome. Because I can tell most of you really want success. And I want success for you as well. The only person, though, however, standing in the way of success is not your professors, not your teachers, not your friends, not even your family. Matter of fact, they probably want success for you more than I do. In the movie Black Swan, Thomas Leroy said, the only person standing in your way is you. You know what? I want you to think about that for just a moment. The only person standing in your way is you. Today I'm going to discuss with you why you're the only person standing in your way. The first thing is emotions. Now, it might seem a little crazy to think that emotions, which are part of you, causes you to stand in your way, but it does. Think about the last time that you were head over heels in love. You know? What was your emotion you were experiencing? You're happy, right? Or the last time that you were angry. Pretty negative experience. Emotions are something that we control. Even though it's hard for us to do at times, believe me, I'm guilty. I'm probably one of the world's worst at controlling my emotions. I fly off the handle all the time. But it is something that we must focus on. Steve Harvey said that the number one cause of failure in this country is the fear of failure itself. Well, fear is an emotion, and he's right. When's the last time that you succeeded by saying, I can? Or you just said, I don't have time. You start making all these excuses. You let fear overwhelm you. And it blocks you from success. That's not the only thing, though, that gets in your way. The second thing is your attitude. Negative attitude caused by your thoughts. Thoughts caused by your fears. These all step in your way. Once again, how are you going to be successful if you're telling yourself, I can't, or I don't want to, or it's a bad day? How's your outlook on life going to be? What are your influences? Who's been in a work situation where someone came in with a negative attitude? You know, I think most of us have. How did that wear on you? You know, it brings you down. Negative attitude is probably the world's worst when it comes to defeating your chances of success. We look at different things and different topics, but we don't see everything the way that we could. It's perspective. Times like these kind of disrupt everything. I want you to think about the story by Waddy Piper, The Little Engine That Could. I think I can. I think I can. I thought I could. I thought I could. This story is one of optimism and success. By thought. Created first by thought. This train had no way, you know, if you remember the story, the train had no way of pulling up the massive weight it was carrying up that hill. Well, the first thing that little train did was thought he could. Thought he could go find some help. You know, something that we often kind of just look at it, oh, I can't, and then give up. This train had a better attitude. Eventually, he found someone that could help. And he was successful. And it was all because he kept an optimistic attitude. So, now that you can see that your attitude can influence your behaviors and affect your success, there's one last thing that you must know that stops you from being successful. That you get in your own way. And that's your focus. was listening to Tony Robbins the other day, and he was trying to put this point across. And he played a little exercise with his audience. I'd like for you to kind of play along with me for a moment while we repeat this exercise. I want you to look at this room. I want you to think about everything. I want you to think brown, think brown, think brown, think brown, think brown, think brown. Keep thinking brown. Now close your eyes for a moment. What do you see that's red? I bet you see a lot of brown, though. Now think about something that's blue. Think blue, think blue, think blue. See a lot more things that are blue? Now, his point is to show you that your focus controls what you think, your attitude, your focus. It's how you have to perceive on it. So I hope today, and I know this is kind of a short speech, but I hope today that you'll look at life with a different perspective and understand that the only person stopping you from having success is yourself. Through your emotions, your attitude, and your focus. So put those all together and start trying to think positive. Try to put yourself in a good mood. And be successful, because I know each one of you have the capabilities to do so. I myself have experienced this. I went through, about 4 years ago, I went through a moment in time where, man, I was negative. I was probably one of the most negative people that you could meet. Matter of fact, it was getting so bad that I didn't want to live life. I ended up on my birthday walking into a mental health hospital and saying, I need help. And you know what the problem tended to be? It was me. I was thinking about actions and consequences and everything that was coming around me. It was me, standing in my own way of happiness. But today, with a changed focus, I'm here. I've made the president's list twice at this school. Matter of fact, since I came back to school, I have a 4.0 GPA. All by focus, determination, and a change of attitude, I've been able to do these things. Y'all have the same ability. Stop standing in your own way. Thank you.